Hello guys, thank you for tuning in. Today we got the Endeavor back and I'm going to be showing you how to replace your rotors. This is the front rotors on your Mitsubishi Endeavor. There will be a full video of this later on, front and back, but this basically is just on the front section of replacing your rotors. What I picked up was some performance drilled rotors. It's actually came out a little bit cheaper to go this route with new rotors than buying the original. Well, it's better off anyway, personal opinion. So the first thing you want to do is take off your wheel. You will want to jack your car up and then take an impact and loosen your 5 lug nuts. If you ain't got an impact, then just loosen them while it's sitting on the ground so it don't spin. And don't take them completely off, just loosen them for when you jack it up. You can take the wheel on off. Be sure to use a jack stand and be safe. So let me go ahead and take this wheel off. Okay guys, the next step will pretty much be to remove your brake caliper bracket. Right here, this have to come off. You got 2 bolts on the back side. One and one on down that holds this on. You can remove this with the brake caliper attached, but if you want to and you're changing your brake pads like I am, you can pretty well just loosen these 2 top bolts and the brake caliper will come out of the way and you can hang it up somewhere. It'll be out of the way. So once you get these 2 bolts out, as I said before, you can take a one-way or something, and this brake caliper will pretty much pry out of place. These pistons on the front of these Endeavors are dual piston. You can just pretty well take a zip tie or something and set it up out of the way. I usually put mine right here and take a big zip tie and wrap around it. Now, once you get your brake caliper out of the way, you can go ahead and remove your brake pads. I put these on about 3 months ago. I didn't bother changing rotors. It just, when I got this vehicle, the floaters here was froze and I had to redo them. That one is still a little bit. That needs worked on. That make your pads pretty well uneven. That needs cleaned up a lot better. Definitely a lot better. Definitely. But we'll work on that once we get this bracket off. Now, once you get your bracket removed, you are pretty well left with these 2 4-ways you will have to remove. PB blast them, spray some lube on them, hopefully they come out. A lot of times they get stuck. You actually have to cut them out or drill them out, but you don't need them. If somebody replaced these, most of the time that you don't even have these bolts back on, the wheel actually holds the rotary onto it. But if you don't feel comfortable leaving them out, you can buy these and put them back in. But I just usually leave mine out so I don't have to go through this problem. So what I did was pretty well drill the holes for the Phillips heads out, because basically there wasn't no saving them, as most of these get old and never been changed and just junk. I put my lug nuts back on so I could take a hammer once I sprayed it down with penetrating oil and stuff, and to smack here and then here so I didn't damage my threads. Then I tilted my wheel a little like this so I get a better angle of tapping it as I spun it around. And it broke the rotary free. It's just more work than it should be to change a rotary, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And here's victory. As you can see, this is a wheel bearing. It feels nice and tight. Now, before I put my new rotary on, I'm going to clean this up, all this in here, with brake cleaner and stuff and a wire brush, and then I'm going to anti-seize all this where this weld resets. That will keep it from sticking if you ever have to take it back off. Okay, I took anti-seize and pretty much went around where the brake weld resets in place. That helps it from getting rusty on there. And this is the new brake weldery. These is actually, as I said, go on one way. I don't know if I actually, but they labeled. This is front passenger side. They are certain ways these type of welderies go on. If you got a regular weldery, it don't matter, but these it does. This is brake parts cleaner. You want to spray it down with your brake cleaner. Take a paper towel and clean all this off, because they do got oil and stuff from the factory, and you don't want that on there when you put your brakes on. So clean this before you install it. Okay, once you get your weldery cleaned, you want to go ahead and stick it back on there. Put your new brake pads, because if you replace your weldery, I recommend replacing your brake pads too, because sometimes they can get uneven wear and stuff. It's just something you should do. Go ahead and reattach everything same way you took it off. Now once you get to this point, you can go ahead and put your wheel back on and tighten your lug nuts, take it off jack stands, and pump your brakes up, and you should be done. If you're doing the other side, it's the same way as this. Just follow this video. If you found it helpful, drop a like,